Welcome, everybody. I am so excited because you didn't come to this workshop by accident, especially on this incredibly auspicious day. Um, you didn't come to think of a project. You came here to remember what you're here to build and leave with hopefully one clear next step to bring it to life. So I'm absolutely thrilled to be presenting this. It's really about what do we do when we're out of survival mode? And freedom really isn't the finish line, it's the starting point. So how do we, what are we really stepping into when we're getting into creative mode and when we've gotten access to our estate, finances, what are we going to build, right? So today's outcome is literally clarity on your soul-led purpose business, right? Business is really helping solve, it's just a very simple opportunity to solve a problem that you see. It doesn't necessarily involve money. It really is very orientated towards the busyness of people, right? And so I wanted to really focus in on not the how, not the how today. Let's just put the how and all the ideas of how much you need in regards to any of these outcomes. It's really just center in on the creativity, the imagination of what exactly you are here to do and to bring to the earth. You'll hopefully find out what your purpose is not, right? I think sometimes it's easier to find out what we're not orientated to in order to versus what we are focused on. And you'll hopefully identify which umbrella category, right? Like sometimes it's very difficult to isolate what we are here for. And so identifying exactly what category you're here to serve will help zone your focus in. That's really what we're doing today. And we're going to do a meditation. We're going to do a little bit of somatic healing, very tiny, very light. It's no nothing intense. And it's all personal journey. And hopefully you have a pen and paper. So if you don't have a pen and paper, please go and find one. And you're going to map a symbol, color, and name that helps you focus on your soul's purpose. And then we're going to have one simple 7-day action to build momentum. And I want to congratulate you for being here specifically today. For those of you watching the replay later on in life, I want you to know all the intentions and all the anchoring of energy is here, all the goodness forever into the future. So you're not in the wrong time and space. You're in the most perfect right and time and space to elevate and maximize the potential of today. Exactly. It's Kung Hei Fat Choi. I grew up in Hong Kong, and so when I was a little kid, I used to have these little red envelopes and give everybody money on this specific Happy New Year, Chinese New Year. It's about really um, getting back into your prosperity. And I wish you all amazing abundance and happiness. But it's not only just the year of the fire horse. We're saying goodbye to the year of the snake, Chinese snake. We're stepping into the year of the fire horse, and things are going to start to heat up. And today, then on top of it, it's the new moon in Aquarius. Holy moly, right? It's a cosmic reset button that triggers revolutionary innovation. Isn't that crazy? Today's the day for your intentions. And so it's that's why I'm saying congratulations on being here because it's really a very, very powerful day to put your intentions forth of what exactly you're going to do in the new earth. And also there's a solar portal. It's in Aquarius. It's the Ring of Fire eclipse. And it burns away the old structures and fluiditizes the reality, whether that's a word or not. Apparently, AI came up with that. It's going to be a very, very powerful few days. So I'm really excited to see what comes for each and every one of you that are here today. The mathematics of the momentum. It's got the eclipse, we've got the new moon, we've got the fire horse, and it's 600 times the amplification of a normal day. What an incredible opportunity. I'm so happy for all of us to get together today. So. Just a reminder, we're from Fast Track. I'm so honored and pleased to have this community. We are growing fast. We are an education academy. We focus in on empowerment and lawful structures of tapping into your birthright, your estate. And if you want to learn more, you can definitely find out about us on our website. One of the things that we have within the community, we have our beautiful Miss Cookie, Miss Jane Doe. And I just wanted to bring her in and her energy and her flavor today with us. So,
Sugar, I'm so curious what your soul's purpose is. Do you remember why you came to Earth? What are you here to do, I wonder?
what are we here to do? Right? That's the big question today. So, um, just love her sweetness. She cooks up some learning tea within our community and helps us remember that not burn our biscuits while we're worrying about the gravy. All right, so if you don't know me, I'm Johanna Gardner. I have been a I've been a real estate investor. At one time, I had 97 mortgage payments, a hotel, and a five-star wedding business on the Riverwalk. I actually have officiated over 600 weddings. Craziness. And I've also had dozens and dozens of businesses for the last 30 years. I've also birthed hundreds of other business owners launch their dream businesses and help them realign with their soul's purpose. It's really a big passion of mine, and I definitely know and believe that my soul's purpose is to bring down the old financial system and help birth a new one. So this is my magic. This is what I'd love to do, and I'm so honored that you're here with me today. All right. The thing I want to focus in on is that we're moving away from the industrial age and we're moving into the creator economy, right? Like there was this incredible summit called the 1 billion followers. There was 500 global creators, Forbes, just incredible, just gathering, and they realized that we're going into the time of AI and digital tools and all of this, just crazy new times, right? Fire horse. And so it's really about empowering that individual, that creativity within you as an individual. It's not necessarily the big conglomerates of manufacturing. All of that stuff is going to fade away because we're going to have the robots to take over and to do their magic, and it's really going to open up a lot of availability for us as individuals to start empowering ourselves and lean into what we love to do every day. So it's really, really very, very exciting times. I'm very, very curious as to what you will build, right? And I think that once you get a hold of your estate and you've got a ton of money in your account, what does that really mean? Where's your purpose, right? Like everybody, whether it's from cutting the grass to building a multi-billion dollar corporation that serves millions and millions of people per day, is it really, what is it that you came to do? What is it that you came to build? Whether it's a family, having children, raising them, or creating a training program or resources for people to learn. I know that that's something that I'm very passionate about. It's a community and education and helping people really get the information so that everybody hear me put that in the chat.
My apologies.
Uh, I see what you did. All right, so today we're really looking at finding your humanitarian North Star, and so we're just going to go through some systems really help stimulate the mind, stimulate your imagination. Where are you going? What is it that you're interested in doing? So hopefully everybody's got a piece of paper and a pen. And we're gonna have everybody start to brainstorm what exactly is your humanitarian style. So we're gonna get rid of the junk first, and then we're gonna go deeper into a process. So on a piece of paper, I'd like for you to think of 20 things or more or whatever. And I just want you to take a few minutes, just start writing. What is it that you're really frustrated with in planet Earth right now? What kind of fires you up? Like, are you passionate about the financial system like I am? Or are you passionate about the pharmaceutical companies? Are you passionate about, family and love and relationships? What is it that really gets to you, right? Thank you for sharing in the chat. I love seeing all these lovely, yeah, shelter, healing, education, food, clean food. Always want to help the elderly, animals, education, children. It's yeah, this is great list. I love it. Amazing. Yeah, focus on autism, healing, cure. Wonderful. Yeah, ending poverty for families. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, just write them all down, and and I want you to make as if you have a pen and paper and you're able to write, and or just put it in your head. Like, what are the things that you're really passionate about comes to the surface as we start talking about these conversations. One of the things that I really want to encourage is the conversation, right? Like when we get out of survival mode, when we're not so worried about, well, where are we going to get the food? Where are we going to get the clothes? Where are we going to get the roof over our heads? What are we going to do with all our time and energy, right? The most precious thing is not money. It's actually time and energy. And time and energy, where are you going to put it? That's the most precious asset, that most precious resource you have, because we only have a certain amount of time in these avatars. And we want to spend most of it playing and having fun, right? It's ridiculous the amount of energy and time we spend trying to figure out the how and how to get the dollars and everything. But I believe that our soul really has a plan and it's already figured all of that out. So yes, thank you. Focus on helping foster children and our homeless veterans. Absolutely. All right, so keep going. Just keep working on it. I'm just going to pause for just a minute and I'm just going to give you some quiet time so you can focus in on your list. Just keep writing for at least 60 more seconds. All right, go. All right, perfect. Now is the opportunity to narrow down your top 10. I want you to quickly go through the list, the 20, and really just start crossing off. Oh, that doesn't feel right. No, no, that's somebody else's job. Maybe you're very passionate about it, but you're not the one to actually bring it to earth. And you just got to trust that God's got a plan. He's got it figured out. And I apologize if I use the word God and it triggers you. Please use source, if whatever other word that you want to use for the ultimate, the divine, the magic of the universe, and just cross them out, cross the ones that just that aren't yours, right? And we want to get to top. We want to get to at least just try and isolate them to 10, and they're going to be yours. They're going to align with you. And if you're worrying about one or the other, it doesn't matter. And if even if you can't isolate it, it's all right. There's no wrong way to do this. This is just us getting together and utilizing the power of intention, especially in a group together. It really makes a powerful difference with this incredibly auspicious day, the eclipse today, the the new moon today, and it is Chinese New Year, the beginning of the fire horse. And there's so much magic in the air. It's going to last for another 5 days. And we can really amplify our intentions over 600-fold today because of the magic of the ancients and the Aztecs and the Egyptians and all the wizards and magical people and all our history have used the time of the eclipse as this opportunity to, the veil is really thin and we can really work with the quantum field and bring in the magic that we're wanting to manifest. So it creates a vortex of energy where we can we can manipulate the field to bring in all the goodness. All right. So I want you to look at your list. Hopefully you got 10. If not, and don't worry. You haven't done it wrong. And I want you to isolate them into three different categories. And you should be able to pretty easily be able to determine whether it's wealth, health, or love. So in the wealth, this is my category. This is something that I have spent 30 years, obviously, like I said, I've had 97 mortgage payments, a hotel and a five-star wedding business on the Riverwalk. I've had dozens of businesses. It's just been a passion of mine. I think I mentioned how I grew up in Hong Kong and I went, so I lived in Hong Kong, but I went to boarding school in England. And so I'd fly back to England and of course, I'd have all my friends and then I go back to Hong Kong and we could buy really, really cheap clothes and everything. So I'd buy a bunch of stuff and then I'd bring it back to my friends in England and I'd sell it to them for extra pocket money. So I was just an entrepreneur even as age 16, 17. I was always thinking about the financial aspect of transacting. How do we exchange value between each other? So it was something that has just been part of my soul, I think. So if you're in the wealth category, you'll know it. If not, you'll think it's health, right? Maybe it's humans, animals, plants, natural and clinical, the pharmaceuticals. Food is medicine, community gardens, seed library, herbals. My niece is an incredible herbalist, and she creates some really amazing things, teas and sleep aids and things like that. Navigating health, elderly care support, animal welfare, all that stuff. Yeah, you'll know if you love it, right? It will just light you up, and that's what we're looking for. you just go, oh, this is exactly what I'm looking for. All right. And then there's the love category. So there's wealth, health, and love. And immediately you'll know that it's really love. Like if you are passionate about raising a family, having children, working with children, or romantic, you're helping match make couples, or parental support tools, or a healthy dating education, right? Like belonging events, mentorship and restorative circles and meditation. So, love of self, that's a whole other category. So hopefully something dinged in there and you can it really like set, it's kind of jars the inspiration. We're really working with our imagination today. That's all it is. There's no right or wrong. There's no, oh, I'm going to commit to this and forevermore. It's really about, you'll know there's something that's really that kind of gets inspired within you and your body lights up. And so there's the wealth, health, love, and relationships. And all right. And then under that category, we have our freedom, fairness category, right? Like if you're in the financial aspect and something that really oof, it just gets to you, right? If you're in fast track trustee, you're definitely in the freedom and fairness category under business, right? Under wealth, and then, or if you're in the family arena, protection and safety, safeguarding um, families, children, elders, providing crisis support, and healing and restoration. Um, oh, I don't know who's marking up our screen here, but um, the healing and restoration, addressing trauma, mental awareness, and recovery through community support. It is, that's a whole other category. So, all right. So we're gonna dive into the somatic resonance, the body mapping of your mission. And we're going to visualize and locate. We're going to go into a little meditation, visualize your mission symbol and locate where it lives physically. Low frequency, red flags, beware of sensations driven by a need to fight against something heavy or obligation, and distinguish between low frequency, rage, and obligation energy. The alignment reset, right? So we're going to analyze the fuel frequency. We're going to determine between the low frequency, which usually is originated with rage and obligation. We don't really want those. Even though I did ask to stimulate the question of like, what is it that you're really um, you're passionate about. Usually what you're passionate about is the surface, but what it's telling you underneath the center. What is it that is behind the passion and excitement, right? And that's what we're really interested in finding. But sometimes we have to get through the gunk in order to be able to find the goodness. So we're gonna dive into the high frequency stuff and the true alignment that manifests constructive energy that creates a sense of possibility, right? You'll feel light in the chest. Your eyes will widen and you'll have a genuine smile. So that's something that we're really looking for in 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 this. All right. So again, go through your list. You've got about, you should have about 10 of them. And I want you to really start to organize, go into them and feel into like the one is sticky, right? Like doesn't lighten up your hands. And, um, and then the 10 is really exciting. Like you're just thinking to yourself, you're like, "Oh my gosh, this is the magic," right? Like you're so You're so enthusiastic about it. And so really kind of tap in, figure out what is the icky ones, the ones that don't light you up, and the ones that just light you up. And we're going to get to the top three. So I'm going to give you a little bit of time here. Focus in on what lights you up. And if you have your three, we're going to step into a meditation in a minute. So you could get yourselves organized, maybe find a soft spot. Focus in on your three. Your top three is important for the meditation. So you really want to isolate those three. And we have 33 in attendance. Oof. It's awesome. All right. If you don't have three, don't worry about it. Um, you'll be able to work with the meditation here that we're going to step into. And yeah, it's going to it's going to can write your top three soul topics. You can put it in the chat under wealth, health, and love. Oh, I love that, Gwendolyn. I will acquire property to support humanity with wellness center with frequency and vibration modalities. The parameter of property will have fresh produce, fruits and vegetables where the community can partake from free. From there, I would like to extend divine wealth to funding communities' budgets, related food and nutrition, such as the fire departments, who cook for themselves and more. Wow. Three callings: awareness, education, and encouragement. Amazing. Incredible. All right. We're going to step into our meditation here. So I'm going to have everybody get focused. And the meditation is about 20 minutes. If you are doing driving or doing something requires your utmost focus, please take 20-minute break and then come back to us. Otherwise, we'll see you in 20 minutes. We'll take a deep breath. Inhale in and exhale out. Take a breath through the nose and exhale out. Exhale as far as you can go. Exhale out. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Whew. Keep going, keep going. Bring your awareness to your body. Notice the top of your crown, all the way through your face and the back of your head, your neck, your chest, your spine, your arms, your fingers, your pelvis, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, and your feet, all the way to your toes. Imagine your energy The energy surrounding your body is breathing into the field. Notice the slight differential between your body's energy and the field. Just become aware of your presence. How far does your energy reach out into the air? Become aware of you. Imagine a spiral starting from your toes, spiraling up around your body. And this spiral starts to gather all the energy that you no longer need. Allow for this energy to take all of the excess energy you no longer need, and anything that's blocking you from reaching your soul's purpose. Let it be collected. And imagine there are some angels with recycling buckets right beside you. Allow for this energy to go into the recycling buckets, like black smoke leaving you. Have it leave your toes, your knees, your pelvis, your spine, your heart, your chest, your arms, your fingers, your neck, your face, and your crown. Have it all leave. Say goodbye to whatever is not needed. Whatever you shed last year, let it all go now. Let it go. Whatever's left in your body, count down from 10 to 1. 1 being all of it will be gone. No longer resides within your energetic field. 10, 9, 8, keep letting go. 7, 6, let it go. 5, 4, it's no longer needed. Trust the process. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the clarity and the fresh new energy that now embodies your field. Feeling cleansed and clear, imagine that you have a seed within you that has all the information that is needed for you to fulfill your soul's purpose. Imagine there's a column that turns into a tree trunk that extends from your spinal cord. That tree trunk has a rather large column that goes all the way into the earth. There's roots reach down, down, down into the core of the earth. And through these roots in this column, you plant your seed into the center of the earth. It's yours. It contains all the instructions of your beingness and your connection here to earth and humanity. You plant it safely. knowing that it is set and it will grow at the speed of the instructions contained within it. And we will step further into the future when this seed has started sprouting its leaves and its trunk. Imagine far into the future that this seedling has now turned into the tree that it always was meant to be. And that tree then embodies up the column into your spine, overlaid with your essence and energy. There are tree trunks, tree branches, out into your energetic field that you stay centered in. You rest in the comfort of knowing that you are connected to this tree. This is where all the wisdom is held for you and your magic here on Earth. There is a particular tree branch that embodies the wisdom of one of your focuses, one of your missions. Extend your consciousness down this branch and notice on the end of the branch there is a bucket that is tied to it. Notice inside the bucket there is an object. May have a symbol on it. Notice the symbol. Notice the size and the shape and the color of this symbol. Whatever comes to you first. And the name, does it have a name? Maybe it's a simple word or a phrase. Notice how it feels. Review your physical body and notice what area of the body it is connected to. Maybe your head, maybe your stomach, and maybe your little pinky toe. Just take a note. Let's go back to the center of the tree trunk. And once again, there's another branch that you feel inspired to reach into. And at the end of this tree branch, there is another bucket. Inside this bucket is another object. Notice the feeling of this object. Notice the color. Is it heavier or lighter? Is it bigger or smaller than the first object? Does it have a name? Notice the color. Put your awareness on your physical body and tie this object to a place within your body. Again, it might be your head, your heart, your tailbone, your left knee. Notice what side of the body it is. Let's find one more branch. Maybe it's up high, maybe it's down low on the tree. Wherever you're inspired to go, it's always the right direction. Reach down this branch all the way to the end, and once again find another bucket with another object. Look into the object. Notice once again the color. Does it have a name, size, or shape? Does it feel heavier or lighter than the other two? Bring your awareness back to the physical body and ask once again, where do you feel this object in your body? Where does it tie to? Your right arm? Your thumb on your left hand? Try to get specific. Reach for as much detail that you can. Allow for the overlay of this tree to start to fade. Step back into the now, where the seed was just barely planted. Knowing that all the wisdom is contained in that seed. Bring your awareness back to your body, your physical body. Notice your toes. Notice your knees, your thighs, your pelvis. Start slowly to take a couple breaths, deeper breaths. Notice your inhalation and your exhalation. Travel up the body into your heart and your spine, your neck, your arms, your face, and your crown. And slowly, slowly become more and more aware of your surroundings, being right here in the present moment. Put your hands over your eyes. Open your eyes and release your hands. Taking a deep breath. Woo. Come back to the now. And when you're centered, pick up your pen and capture all of the information you gained from this little meditation. Write down number 1, number 2, and number 3 objects. The names, the colors, the shapes, the sizes, anything you observed. It will take a few minutes to just allow for us to capture this information. All right, welcome back. So I want you to take the information that you have in regards to the 3 buckets and map them to your 3 top list. And I want you to map number 1 to the top, the first one on your list. And number 2, 2 bucket, all the information in number 2 bucket relates to the second one down on your list. And the number 3 bucket relates to the number 3 on your list. So you should have a list of like 3 things or more on your piece of paper. That top one goes with bucket number 1. The second down goes to object number 2. And number 3 goes to object 3. So they map together. So those will give you some information about your subconscious and help you bring all of that subconscious symbolism, colors, focus, even related to where it was in your body and how it felt. Maybe it was tied to some ancestral patterning. Maybe it's tied to some karmic relationship. There's all kinds of information that's kind of embedded in all of that, all of the symbolism and the names and the colors and the shapes and the sizes, everything, the objects that were included in the buckets. All right. So this is kind of the map of figuring out what body location. So if you can organize the information again, it's like the number one you had on your list, map it to the body location. If you got a name or a symbol or a color, and then we're going to step into an action step in a minute. So hopefully you've got those down. And I want to review one more time, make sure that, and you can redo this again, but review your whether it's driven by a negative emotion. It's going to be low frequency. It's going to feel, like you're obligated to do it, and it's heavy and restrictive, right? And the high frequency ones, that's the one that is it creates an everlasting energy, and it's constantly evolving. So it's kind of like this, energize a bunny battery in the back of our hearts. And that's really what you want to build your 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 life's purpose, soul's purpose with. So just again, really go into, your which one lights you up, which one moves you, which one did you get information about? Perhaps it was a little darker than you expected in your bucket. And maybe there's some healing that needs to be done. So that came through, and it was an important part of your next steps, right? Sometimes we have to get rid of things in order to be able to bring the goodness in. So we want to find that top one, the top one, the one that just really lights you up, and kind of circle that and highlight it. Get super, super clear about it. And you can continue thinking about it while, really focus in on what is it that you want to do, right? Momentum turns a vision into impact. And so we want to commit to a task. We don't want to spend just 90 minutes like thinking and imagining. We want to bring it to reality. So we want to take just one action step, because when we take that action step, we actually put it into reality and it becomes manifest. And like I said earlier, we've got three amazing, powerful vortexes, portal energies coming in today with the moon, the eclipse, and the Happy New Year. So today is the day if you're going to set an intention. So think about your number one, or even you want to focus in all three, it's fine. But just think about just having a conversation with somebody, or write a page of notes, commit to journaling, make a resource list, or send a outreach message. Maybe you want to help the animals, and so maybe a baby step would be to connect with the local animal shelter. Or maybe you want to help with the food. I mean, one baby step is go help at the food bank. Take an action, take an inspired action. It just means so much. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing today. It was because this is what's really important to me, is empowering all of you. This is my joy. So I'm taking action. All right. And then write down in the next 7 days, I will. And then you can drop it in the chat. My soul's mission is, if you got any clarity today, and it's in the category of health, wealth, and love. And what name, symbol, or color did you get? And then write down your 7 day action. Ellie says, ending vicious cycles of animal homelessness, abuse, create animal shelters from the heart, providing holistic healing, heritage feeding. Oh, I love that, Ellie. And homesteading education centers for the community and financial education centers. Wow. Powerful stuff. Really powerful. That's amazing. All right. Well, I'm going to do a little slideshow here. And as you listen, I would really encourage you to put some stuff in the chat and we can talk about it in a bit. All right. If you're not familiar with Fast Track Trustee, we are an education academy membership and we have incredible community. It's really beautiful opportunity to connect with people who are looking to get freedom um, and really support each other. So we have this academy. We are together create a community. We have a classroom. We have a calendar, we have members, we have a map across the world right now. It's crazy. We have worldwide members and we have a leaderboard so we can get recognized. And then we have workshops and coaching and extra hands-on support. So if you're called to it resonates, we have a full classroom where we have myself, Gwendolyn, Richard, and Jane and John. And we have a free 7 day opportunity for you to join us, work on your claim your credits process. It's free for 7 days, so you can invite your friends. If you're a member, you can invite your affiliate friends, and yeah, it's an incredible opportunity. Our clients give us glowing reviews, and we have a lot of really, really successful people, successful stories behind the scenes that have recouped a lot of credits. If you're not familiar with Claim Your Credits, it is a process where you understand between the legal fiction, your corporate name, and your living self. There's an actual big distinction between your living, breathing consciousness. And that's why we did today our meditation. It's really acknowledging that you are the essence behind the avatar, behind the physical body. And what the elites and special people in the world have created is this um, corporate fiction on top of us. And that's tied to our birth certificate and our social security number. And when we get to change our status, we get to declare ourselves the administrator of our own trust. And then we create our trust. We have templates and all kinds of step-by-step processes to be able to go through this. We do our accounting. We work with the IRS and we file our taxes returning as a trustee to operate from a position of financial authority. And we have had incredible, successful wins. Just heard of a very successful multi six-figure check that was received this Saturday, in fact. So um, lots of amazing things happening. And it really is, the money and the resources are moving into the hands of really beautiful people that are going to do some amazing things. And that's really what I wanted to do today was really bring that awareness to you all and then and remind you that it's important. So um,
Darling, you've done some of God's work today. Thank you on behalf of humanity for being the bright star you truly are.
oh, Cookie, she's just so adorable. I love her so much, and she really is really, you know, really doing God's work. So thank you again for being here. We'll do a little bit of a Q&A and do some sharing. Thank you, Teresa. My soul's mission is to anchor love on the planet through living foods, beautiful home, in a kind of art, education for your children and communities, and freedom and abundance. Wow. And create conscious artistic communities, divine love and agelessness. I love that. Create the new human galactic. Woo! It takes a village to laugh, live, and love. That's so beautiful. Yes, absolutely. You're so welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all the hearts and the love. Meditation was important to provide focus. Thank you. Yes. Sometimes we just need that extra oomph to focus in on ourselves and get connected to the truth that is already within you. All of it is already it's already locked in your DNA. It's already um, part of who you are. It's part of your soul's purpose. It really is. So we just have to listen. Sometimes we just have to take a time out and spend the opportunity to focus in. So yeah. All right. Well, who would like to take the opportunity to speak and share what they got? We'd love to hear from you. And you can raise your hand. There is a um, little button at the bottom, and it just says raise your hand. You can raise your hand and we'll unmute you and we'll hear what the insights were. What did you have? What would you like to share? Gwendolyn, would you like to start? We'd love to have you.
Oh, sure. So, that was awesome. I'm just so thankful and grateful that we're in a space and a place right now, where we're learning who we are, who we truly are, and what the purpose that we've come here for. Because we have so many divine gifts amongst each other, individually and collectively. So I love the community that we're building. Definitely at the Fast Track Trustee. So everyone take that 7-day free trial and come on in and meet our captain, John Michael Doe. You've already met Jane Cookie Doe. And so we just have just a wealth of beauty in that space. And I love it because I have a deep passion for helping others. And my humanitarian work has always been a part of my life, even though sometimes my family is like, you do all this for other people, but what about me? What about me? I said I go where the divine within me leads me to go. So I've had to learn how you protect your energy, your energy within, because there's things that can pull you here and there, but if you stay focused. So I really love the meditation today to get us more focused about what we're really here for, what our purpose is, and to work out the gifts within, so we can be an abundant, great, great thing for humanity. So that's what I got to share.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your magic and your continued support of the I just yeah. I'm with your family. Like, yeah, so you're constantly out there helping so many incredible people. So I'm
Yeah.
just blessed to be part of your world and teammates. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Does anybody else want to share? Love to hear from you. Yes, Teresa, do you want to unmute yourself and let me find you? Of course. There you go. Should be able to unmute yourself.
Yeah, I was actually thanking Gwendolyn, but, but I can share. Um, yeah, I'm just very grateful to find people who are on the same wavelength because it's been quite lonely. And it's just such a blessing to be in such a beautiful community. So I'm just very grateful because I've always had the creative thing. I never had I always worked with children and creative projects and everything, but for some reason they never went forward economically, and now I know why, because they weren't supposed to thrive in in that economy. They were supposed to thrive in this new economy. So
Oh, that's a good
yeah,
example.
because
Yeah.
they were all, they were very energetic. I mean, one day I'll show you what I do, but they were all about the chakras and everything. It was kind of pushing in, sharing the message with children, but like in a magical way. And
Mm,
I always got, I know I worked with big companies like Sony and children's TV here, and it always got blocked. And now I know why. For
mm,
sure. there were other energies. And
Exactly.
yeah, so they're supposed to thrive in a new world. So thank you very much. And now with the abundance, I can fund my own projects. I don't need to rely on other people to fund them. So that's magical.
Exactly. That's the fun part, right?
Exactly. You become a holistic creator all over. So it's beautiful. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Johanna, for having this space and this beautiful meditation. And thank you, Gwendolyn, for your serenity. And very blessed to be here. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Teresa. Appreciate you. All right, Stephanie's up. Let's hear from Stephanie. I'm unmuted you.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Thank
Hello.
you for that beautiful meditation. It was beautiful.
Welcome.
And the whole atmosphere that you bring is just amazing. All of you, I love this group. It's the community of, I don't know, I feel like I found my tribe in a sense.
Hmm.
Timing is everything. I just heard the spirit say, timing is everything. You know, I've been through a lot of groups in the last 5 years, and I've had to stop and start, stop and start. But I never stopped because I knew in my soul, I knew what my mission was, you know, and I've had businesses, makes me want to cry. I have businesses that I have parked. I have URLs that are actually parked, waiting for funding. And so coming across this group and learning the CYC process, I'm sorry, you guys, is really like timing. That is like timing at its essence for me and my spirit, what I've been walking through in the last 5 years, you know, just all the changes and everything. And it's just, you know, the group here and the community that you guys bring, the patience, I mean, it's true. It's real kingdom, the Father's heart is what I always say. You know what I mean? It really is in a lot of ways. So that's what I wanted to share. That's what I felt during the meditation. So thank you for having this group. Thank you, Johanna, for all your work. Thank you, Gwendolyn. And I'm going to be on my ABB process here in a few minutes to share some wonderful news. And that's all I have to share.
Well, Stephanie, you're so sweet. Thank you. Really means a lot to us. Yeah, we I think when you're in alignment with your soul's purpose, it's just something that you just do because you don't feel right if you don't do it, right? And there's something missing and there's something empty. And so, for me, of course, we have, the financial side and all the accounting and all the steps and you got to create your trust and you got to fill out 1099s and all that. But I really wanted to be able to create a space where we remember why we're doing that, right? Like, why are we going through all those headaches? And um, it's really getting back to the essence of the divine, right? Where want to we want to play in these avatars, and we've been suffering for so long. Humanity has been tied in this, oh, really just a crazy matrix, and it's just done. We're done. We're done playing that game. It was fun while we played it, I suppose, if we can say it that way. But we're done. We want to move on to other things. We want to play, and we really want to go to the next level of our success and our creativity and get out of this survival constantly in anxiety and worried about what we're doing in the future and how we're going to keep the food on the table and all of this craziness. So I totally believe that this is the year of the fire horse. And for us to be together today is, and everyone who ever watches the replay, you are part of the team. You're part of this dismantling the old matrix and seeding the new one. And today we activated our inner seed. We all have an inner seed. We all have that knowledge and that wisdom inside of us. And so it just needed to be awakened. So today is the day we awakened that knowing and that consciousness. And as you continue further in your days and your weeks, know that that seed is starting to sprout, and it will start to map you to the right people and the right resources, and all these incredible, amazing synchronicities will start to unfold magically and effortlessly. And you'll be wondering, how did this happen? How did this, like, what did I do? And I want you to remember today, it is your intention is the most powerful thing. It is this magical opportunity for us to remember the divinity that we are, and how powerful we really truly are to be able to create all the magic and all the amazing things that we're going to reveal to humanity, to ourselves, right? Like, we're going to have so much fun to go from this negative craziness, and expecting the worst, expecting the drama and the chaos, and then all of a sudden that just doesn't happen anymore. And all of a sudden we have to welcome in the good. And that actually can be a little bit tricky sometimes, right? Can be a little bit like, oh, the shoe's not going to drop. Like, wow, can I be okay with that? Ellie has her hand up. I'm gonna go to unmute you, Ellie. I'd love to hear from you. There you go.
Hi, Joanna. Hi, everyone.
Hello. It's so good to have you.
I just have to say, I wasn't gonna talk tonight because I always talking too much.
But we loved you.
But
We love somebody talking, so that's great.
but I have to say, it, the CYC process. So we're doing it. We're in the process of hopefully, getting getting the paperwork finished up this week, and through all the hurdles and all the inconveniences that have happened. It should have been done weeks ago. But anywho, um, it's, it has been, for me, it's been 25 plus years of animal rescue, and in dealing with that, with the hurting. My heart is for the animals, and it's just about high time that we can actually do something that it feels that it actually makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? Um, for them all. And then, of course, in the last few years, uh, I discovered this thing, or we discovered this thing that's called homesteading, that for some reason is not very talked about. And it's about, making sure that you can provide for you, for your family, and that we don't depend on having to go to the store for things, that we can just grow ourselves and make ourselves. And I would love to be able to have, share the knowledge and the doing all the things with more people, because um you get less poison that way. And this is what I'm hoping, that with the CYC process, that we can finally put um, some really do some real good for the community, for the entire community. So that's what I want to say.
Oh my gosh, absolutely, Ellie. And just by you and everybody who's on the call and listening to the replay, it's already done, right? Like, it's already part of the future, because we all know that this is an inevitability. God is going to turn this matrix upside down, and it's going to be an incredible positive environment where we can see all the joy and the bliss and the happiness and the abundance, and all our dreams come true. So it is already done, Ellie. Now you just have to keep focusing in on the joy of knowing, of celebrating and saying, "Oh, I can't, I'm so excited that this is already happening in my experience." And you've already been doing it, obviously. So you have already seeded that mission. So I know that all of that good karma will come back to you for sure.
And
So
it's about time it makes it a little bit easier to do the things that we do.
it is, right? It definitely does. It just definitely makes it a lot easier.
Thank you, Johanna. Thank you all.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being part of our community. Appreciate you. Hmm. Anybody else want to say anything before we wrap up? Give me one opportunity to share with us anything that's on your mind. Share with us your passion, and by sharing, maybe somebody else in the community will hear you and be able to offer you resources, because the one thing about this community, there's starting to become some very wealthy people, and they may be watching and looking for opportunities to help support, and you just never know how all that synchronicity could map around. So definitely don't think that there isn't magic around the next corner for every one of us. Marte, the love man. How are you doing, Marte? Love it. I've unmuted you. What would you like to say to us today? Marte, you're unmuted. Oh,
Can you hear me?
yeah, we can hear you, Marte.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising.
The guy who just every day is, he's just, that's his soul's mission, bringing our Palladian magic every day.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank
But I is I felt the love, and I'm glad to be around my star family. And I want to, thank everybody for sharing that love from their heart. It's definitely needed, and aligning the frequency with low frequency and high frequency. Uh, cause our peace is our compass. Once we have peace, we're good. And I'm having fun, and I thank you.
Once we have peace, we're good. And it's so true, right? It is so true. Once we have peace in our hearts, it's all good, right? And we're having fun, for sure. We are having fun.
Thank you, thank you,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm looking outside, and we have this beautiful pink sky. Such a beautiful evening to celebrate our magical day, our
Yes.
portal in the eclipse, and Kung Hei Fat Choi. Happy New Year. Teresa wants to talk again. There you go. Unmute.
Hi, I don't know who Marte is, but it was so funny because I was just going over the profile, and I think that castle appeared in my meditation.
I love that synchronicity. It's already happening, Teresa. Woo, I love
Saw
it.
that castle in my meditation, so hi.
Oh,
It's
that's awesome.
probably the Pleiadian connector.
That's incredible. So good. So good. Amazing. Oh, so good. Well, if you're just joining us, we're at the tail end of our 90 minutes together, but I will yeah, it's been a really beautiful time, and so appreciate everybody. And I really hope that today's insights into your subconscious have helped you get more focused. And we will have another one next month. I think it's actually again on the 17th of March. It's the third Tuesday of every month. that we have. Oh, we have Deb would like to say something before we go. I've just unmuted you. Deb.
Well, hello, everybody.
Hello, lovely to hear from you. Thanks, Gwendolyn. Love you. Okay, sorry, Deb.
Oh, did Gwendolyn leave?
She's
Anyway,
got a meeting she has to
I'm
go
still
to.
here, Deb. Go
yeah,
ahead.
I was going to say thank you for your workshop the other day. You are sharp. I tell you, I had trouble keeping up with you, but you're pretty sharp. Anyway, I enjoyed that. You are sweet, and
And
yeah,
so
I'll
are
probably
you.
be back. Oh,
Uh,
thank you.
yeah.
I'm old. I just love all the kindness that this community shows and the patience and I've never had to do taxes. Um, my husband always did it and took it to the CPA or whoever, and so I've never really seen any tax forms for 40 some years. And so it's a high learning curve for me anyway, so I appreciate you, Gwendolyn. And this presentation you just did, that was very nice. It helped me a lot. Um, the focus. Um, and and then no, I have something else I want to say along that line. I joined a group years ago, which I thought was very interesting, called Seeds of Wisdom. I don't know if you've heard of them.
No, I
But
haven't.
they're a humanitarian group,
Oh,
and
that.
I have just been hoping and hoping. I need a vehicle to apply to my humanitarian stuff that I already have lined up, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna be it. I'm very appreciative of finding Fast Track Trustee, and but yeah, my humanitarian projects. Um, Sorry. My husband wants to do the animal shelter thing, which I think is great. So we're going to have to acquire a bigger piece of land but I would love to work with somebody on that, if we can share ideas and stuff like that. And then I'm looking around here and I want to help people with transportation, not just busing people, but providing them with adequate transportation so they can go do what they need to do, job, whatever they need to do, take their children to the doctor or whatever. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Of course, housing, but I think the first thing I want to do is help people with upgrade their transportation. And, but I'm very appreciative of you guys and Johanna. You're wonderful too.
Oh,
Everybody is. Everybody's great.
so
So,
good. I
oh, I
love
think
it.
I think King Richard's a little ornery, but
Yeah.
gotta have one in the group.
That's hysterical. Too bad he can't speak right now. He's on like a crazy, like in the middle of the desert kind of a thing.
I'll
So
speak for
really
him. Miss
funny.
Deb, we need balance, right?
Yeah, too. You gotta have somebody that kind of stirs the things up. So,
I don't know. He would say that it was me that was stirring stuff up, but
okay.
he has a lovely snarky sense of humor, so it keeps it all balanced. I'm the one that
Keeps it real, as a nurse.
exactly. I love it. Well, thank you
Mhm.
so much, Deb, for sharing your vision
Yeah,
because you've already accomplished your homework, which is really to take action because as saying it out loud really makes it true, right? It's
yeah,
so
it
powerful,
does.
amazing. It will
Hmm.
start to
Thank you.
formulate in your life. So I look forward to seeing you next month and hearing
Good.
what happened during the month and hopefully lots of people will have lots of manifestations. So I'm really looking forward to hearing that. Michael's up. How are you doing,
Awesome.
Michael?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
We can. How are you? What's your
Good.
humanitarian project?
Oh, I got a whole bunch of them.
You probably do.
Got a whole
I
bunch
can
of them.
only imagine.
Yeah, yeah, I got a whole bunch of them. But one of them is to have those. Ever seen those food trucks?
Yes.
Have food trucks, and then have another similar truck behind it with medical and computers and stuff to feed the
Whoa.
homeless on the street on a route.
Wow. Wow.
So that's just to keep it short since I'm late.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you came in the last minute. That's okay. You'll be able to listen to the replay. So
And
I
then not
love
only
it.
that, build small communities that are off the grid that are actually built over fallout shelters that connect through tunneling.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's another one.
Well, that's part of what I really want to be able to accomplish through these little, get-togethers every month is to connect people. So, Michael, I'm not sure whether you know Melissa, but Melissa does own a food truck. And tell it you're going to be in Montgomery. Where are you going to be, Melissa? Tell us in the chat, or you can. I'll if you want to raise your hand, I can find you and unmute you. But yeah, you can get connected with Melissa because she already has a food truck. She has pizza and amazing stuff, and
Where are
She's
you
on
at,
her way.
Michael?
There she is. There you go.
Where are you at, Michael?
Houston.
Oh, so I'll be at Montgomery. I'll be at the Montgomery County Fairgrounds this weekend coming up for the LST Throwdown Car Show. It's gonna be a
Oh,
busy place, but I'll be there. I'll be there this weekend starting. I think the show opens up on Friday to Sunday. It's an awesome show. There's about 20,000 people out there, but you want to come check out.
what's the name of your truck so we can find you?
My name is my food truck is called Gurus,
Nice.
Gooroos, Woodfire Pizza. And I am on
oh,
Facebook. I'm on Facebook and I'm on Google.
okay.
Nice. I love
Guru.
it. See,
Yeah,
we
but
already made a connection.
if you stop by, Michael, let me know who you are, and I'll throw you out a pizza.
Okay, it's a deal.
And if the line's too long, just come to the back door.
If I don't make it, don't be mad at me though.
I won't. No worries.
Oh, goodness. So good. Thank you, guys. I love it. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Christine. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Gratitude to you and everybody. So beautiful. Well, what a beautiful way to end the call. And we already made a connection. That's my intent is to get this little community connected and acknowledging that there's an abundance of magic and creativity here in it together, so we can uh, we can create amazing things. So find each other in the Telegram group, and of course, if you're a member of school, then for sure connect with each other and chat. I really appreciate everybody.
Do we want to unmute everyone for goodbyes?
Yeah, let's unmute everybody. Say
I think I remember.
goodbye.
All right, I think
Thank
you can unmute
you.
now.
Thank you.
What
Thank
was the
you.
This
Bye.
was
what was
Thank
the name
awesome.
of that
you.
Thanks, guys.
area again?
Thank you.
Greetings, everybody.
Thank you,
What was the name of that
everybody.
area
Thank you.
again?
I
Mon
appreciate you guys.
Montgomery County by
Montgomery.
Yeah,
by
it's right up. It's right past Conroe. So you're gonna go
yeah.
past Conroe, I think, to 3083 and make a left, and then just go down to. I think it's on Airport Road. Just look on Facebook for Lone Star Throwdown.
There you go. I wish I was back home in Texas right now. I'd be there, girl.
I know you would be. No worries, Gwen.
All
All
right.
right.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Shout
Awesome,
out to
guys.
Michael and Houston.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
All right.
you.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you,
Have
you.
a
Thank
beautiful
you.
love.
one,
Peace,
everyone.
everybody.
Love you. Thank
Love
you.
you. Bye.
Bye.
See
Love
you in
you.
school.
Take care,
Power.
everybody.
Power.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Big
happy
night.
Happy Ministers
Many
Day.
Happy
blessings,
Chinese New
everybody.
Year. Yay.
See you Thursday in school.